Hi, this is Dr. Willinga, and I'm going to talk to you today about the power of touch. As you know, I'm learning how to do Facebook Live from my laptop, and I've not learned how to yet share my screen. So I have the class, the power of touch, in my hands, and I'll show you pictures. And so I'm going to teach you like this just today for this free class, just quickly. So the power of touch, and the picture is so great. I wish you guys could see it. You see this? Yeah. The power of touch. And it starts off with hands. I'm not going to show you all the pictures, but it starts off with hands. I love hands because hands are tactile. They can feel things. They can make you feel things. And they're beautiful. Doctors, healers, massage therapists, just your partner. Hands are significant, and so is the power of touch. And so let's say it all began with touch. So remember a time when a simple touch changed your mood, maybe even changed your life, changed your destiny. The power of touch, it can do that. Think about it. Think about when you met someone and the conversation was flowing and then someone touched another person. We might say a leg touched the other leg, a hand touched the other hand, someone laughed and touched your arm or your shoulder. Touch is beautiful. So as we get excited and we start to chat, sometimes we touch each other. I'm going to read this a little bit to myself to remember what I wrote. Oh, okay, here it is. I was telling a story. This is a true story. I met this guy a long time ago, maybe 25 years ago. 20 years ago. And he invited me to dinner, and I really didn't want to go, but I said, okay, I'll go. So I go to dinner, and so I remember when we were crossing the street going back to his car, the street was really busy downtown LA, and I was on the outside of the street where the cars are, and he was on the inside by the wall. So he's a gentleman, and he wanted me to be on the inside by the wall for safety's sake. So he touched the inside of my right waistline with this finger right here to pull me over to change spots with him. And when he touched me, I thought to myself, oops, you're in trouble. Because that touch was a beautiful touch, a sensuous touch, and a meaningful touch. And we dated for, let's say, 6 months. So that's touch. So touch can be medicinal. And I'll show you this picture of this flower, of this feather. Can you see this? Yes. I wish I knew how to share my screen with you on Facebook Live. But what I'm going to do is tell you next time, I'm going to just give a link to my YouTube page with a video of me giving a class. And that way, until I learn how to do this, you guys won't miss out. So touch is medicinal. It's good for our health. When you feel sick and someone you love touches you, it just makes all the difference. So regular touch establishes mind and body connection. It decreases anxiety. It increases the number of white blood cells in your body. It lowers your blood pressure, increases the endorphin levels. You feel good, those feel good hormones. That's what touch does for you. It does that for us. And we love it. So I'm going to give you an assignment. And even though you can't see this Facebook Live, I didn't announce it, I'm going to give you an assignment. And of course, you know, Facebook Live just repeats itself. The assignment is touch your partner if you're in a relationship. In a sweet and gentle, loving way, I'm reading this. Touch your partner. If the two of you are at odds, it's even better. Because one thing we can't do, we can't have two emotions at one time. If you're mad at your partner or they're mad at you, if you touch them, that sometimes dispels all the anger because touch is medicinal and it's beautiful. And so if you touch your partner when you don't want to fight, because fighting is never necessary, and touch them, and they can't be mad at you. If they try to move away from you, if they're not that mad, try to move away, touch them again. the argument would end, because we can't be angry and happy at the same time. It doesn't work. Either you're angry or you're not. Either you're being touched or you're not being touched. Either you touch someone and they appreciate it and love you for it, or they don't. So let's go to the one that says yes, they love you for it and appreciate you for it. And then the next one is, there are ways for you to touch your partner. You stroke their arm, stroke their back, massage their shoulders, touch their hand or their leg, even hold their hand. Of beautiful things. So what you want to do is write down how you plan to touch your partner, and then when they come home from work, or if you're together all the time and they're there, touch them, and just find out how it works. Just practice on the touch your partner, because many times when we're in relationships, we forget the small things that we did in the beginning. So remember to touch your partner. It'll make all the difference. And we know love makes the world go round. And physical love sometimes starts with touch. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later.